So, the last time I spoke about Malik Henry on this channel was a few months back, where we talked about the fact that he'd chosen to attend Nevada and would be competing with 2 other quarterbacks for the starting job. Well, you're watching highlights from Nevada's spring game on the screen, and as you can see, these came from Overtime Season's YouTube channel. Shout out to them. Hopefully they don't trip about me using these here, and I'll definitely leave a link in the description to the full video. Now, 2 things I haven't seen a lot of people talking about when it comes to this spring game are as follows. 1, Malik was the 3rd quarterback to take the field. That's not a great sign, but a better sign is the fact that he threw more passes or had more pass attempts than anybody else. Maybe those 2 things have some significance, maybe they don't, but something I noticed, I want to throw it out there. If you're like me and you're hoping that Malik could win this starting job, there's a couple of things that do not bode well for that to take place. First off, the other 2 quarterbacks who seem to really be in the hunt both performed well. 6-year senior Christian Solano went 13 of 17 super efficient for 169 yards. But Flem, that's a senior. Malik is not a senior, so even if that guy started, we'd still think that Malik would maybe be able to start the following year. But there's an issue with that. 6'4", 220-pound redshirt freshman Carson Strong went 18 of 26 for 195 yards. That's a really good performance by the redshirt freshman, and I believe that he was the 2nd quarterback to take the field. However, with that said, Malik, who is now a junior, still had a good day. He went 16 of 28 passing, and unlike the other 2 guys, he actually did put the ball in the end zone, throwing 1 touchdown. Also, Malik looked good, man. He looked smooth in the pocket, and some of these throws he was making were A1 from a ball placement standpoint. So while he had a really good performance and showed that he is Malik Henry, he has ability at the quarterback position, from a coach's standpoint, I don't think the spring game performance showed him what he would have needed to see in order to be sold on Malik, or frankly any of the other 2 guys as a starter. Basically what I'm trying to say is, of the quarterbacks, nobody really separated themselves from the other guys. They all performed well. Nobody performed so well that they outshined everybody else though. And I think that's made evident by this quote from Nevada coach Jay Norvell after the spring game. We need a guy to take charge. We need somebody who earns the right to be our quarterback every single day by the way that they work. And the summer is a big part of that. How our guys work in the summer and how they work together running our captain's practices and throwing the ball every day. Whoever emerges out of that group should be a strong player. So obviously, the coach knows who he's leaning toward to be his starter. But depending on how the summer goes, that can definitely change. Now, the thing that kind of scares me as a fan of Malik is that when a coach feels this way, where he's kind of uncertain, he's got a lot of guys who are good, but he don't know who the guy is, he usually goes with one of 2 guys. He either goes with the guy with the most experience, which would be Christian Solano, the guy who is a 6-year senior, or he goes with the young guy who's got more upside than the older guys because he knows that he'll develop and that's somebody that he can groom. So the fact that Malik is competing with a 6-year senior and a redshirt freshman may not bode well for him becoming a starter. Of course, I have no idea. I'm not in the damn meeting room. This is just me drawing a reasonable conclusion from the information that we have available. But I'm anxious to see how it all plays out. I just hope it's not like the DeAndre Johnson situation at FAU. With that said, many of us have speculated after watching the show that maybe Malik's not even that hung up on becoming the starter. I mean, he did choose to go to Nevada, a place where he knew he was gonna have to compete. It kind of seems like he wanted to get into coaching, and that seemed to even be a bigger passion of his than playing, at least during his time on Last Chance Youth. And that very well could be the case, but I just wanted to lay out what I took from the spring game. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button and share the video. I'm gonna holler at you next time. My name's FlemLo Raps. 1.